Hello and welcome to a very new Let's Play of Shogun 2 Total War. My name is Commodore Perry and we're going to be doing a Let's Play here, obviously, for the Tokugawa clan. Our difficulty is going to be set to hard, as you can see. We're also going to be going for a domination length of campaign. Make sure it's nice and long, lots of action that you all get to see. Chose Tokugawa mainly because it gives us opportunity to get a lot of action done, starting as the Imagawa's vassals, as we will, and with the Oda right there to harass us from the get-go. Things will definitely be pretty interesting here, so without much further ado, we'll go ahead and see about getting started. And just to let you all know, as this loads up, do note that I do plan to more or less keep everything intact, not cut out me arranging my troops or any of the, say, ninja success or failure videos. Just that way you guys can all make sure that you see what you want to see. If it ends up getting a little tedious and you want me to start skipping over some things, feel free to let me know in the comments. And if majority opinion seems to become pretty clear, we'll go ahead and make sure those changes get in place.
1545. This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now the overmighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become shogun. But who will be victorious? Tokugawa lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. Our wars have a power beyond the sword. But if wars fail in shadows, in silence, our ninja. To know deception is to be on guard against its use. Few can hide from our Mitsuke. We have Imagawa friends. Diplomacy does much. Our allegiance gives us security, but we must stand alone. Bishamonten, the war god, has woken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All will bow to the Tokugawa clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls. We are the Tokugawa. Following the murder of our Lord Kiyoyasu by the treacherous Imagawa, they assisted our new daimyo in the claiming of his power at Okazaki. This was at the cost of our freedom, for we are now their vassals. We who are descended from emperors past. Now there is full conflict with the Order. But under the protection of the Imagawa, we have the opportunity to rebuild our strength and expand our territory and influence once again. To start by capturing Wari would be wise, enabling us to rid ourselves of the Order threat without the need to burden our clan with additional enemies. The Kiso of South Shinano control a province containing an abundance of the finest stone. This valuable trade resource will be vital to the construction of the great castles befitting of a clan of rich royal heritage, such as our own. The Kiso will submit to our wishes or be destroyed. The province of Totomi has no notable advantages, but seizing it from the Magawa will be a vital step once we choose to take our revenge. However, with power and influence will surely come the ire of Kyoto. And should the Shogun feel threatened, he will rally his subjects against us. In that event, we must be prepared to fend off all who would attack us, no matter from where that threat emerges. If the Shogun wishes to halt our expansion, let him come here and reckon with us himself.
Alright, so with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and get started with the meat of the game. So, okay, so I'm just gonna have to start off by taking out the Oda, it looks like.
If our daimyo is to become shogun.
And since those guys can definitely get a little annoying, we'll just make sure real quick that... Okay, yes, we do have all of the campaign advice and battle advice set to 0. And do note, one exception to my no cuts rule is going to be, I do, as you see, have my battle time limit set to 60 minutes. And if I ever end up in a bit of a difficult siege, and the AI decides it's not going to continue the attack, most likely just going to wait them out after a while, so most likely see that it will end up getting cut. So, with that, let's go ahead and get to work here. Alright, so, first thing we can notice here, we'll go ahead and move our Metsuke forward so that we can see it, is that the Oda actually have 2 armies, and, well, 3 if you count this one little guy in the castle here. And, more or less, don't have the military strength right now, obviously, to try to take down 2 separate armies, especially of that size. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to, wait for them to come to us, and basically just hold up here for now. We'll start building Symbol and Yashigaru. And add that supplemented with a bit of farming as well. So that will also we're going to see actually about starting on the Way of Chi. Due to the Tokugawa's benefits of the better ninjas and whatnot, we're definitely going to go for the School of Shinobi as quickly as possible. So that way we can take advantage of those clan benefits, as the Tokugawa really has few starting off with. It's definitely not a good starting position, and fortunately for you, that'll probably be quite a bit of fun to watch me sweat on this, so... we're going to go ahead and see about getting a little bit of trade going here, supplement our income as much as possible. Okay, we'll go ahead and try to
Welcome,
both
noble
the
friend.
Kiso and the Cycle. Okay, looks like that wasn't too hard. So, first off, we're going to go ahead and just give you a bit more of an idea of what my long-term plan is, or, well, the short-term plan at this point, really. Is, we're going to go ahead, try to take Owari, and that's going to, at least initially, be our westernmost border, guard us from the, various clans west of us here. I'm just gonna more or less leave the Saito and the Kiso alone, unless they end up attacking us. Once we have these 2 provinces, we'll gather our forces, and first off, we'll actually going to see about trying to provoke the Imagawa into attacking us. We'll use our ninjas, Metsuye, just use as much subterfuge and intrigue as we can to really make them mad and declare war on us, so we don't have to worry about too much honor penalties and whatnot. And with that, not have everyone in the world, as far as we're concerned, trying to kill us. So, with that, we'll go ahead and end our first turn. As you can see, leaving the Kiso on the Saito alone isn't going to leave us with any lack of enemies, especially starting right now. There's just a ton of them. Yeesh.
Ideal for whittling down the enemy before battle is joined. These troops are best kept at range and will suffer heavy losses if engaged in melee. Yari Ashigaru provide excellent defense against enemy cavalry charges, but their tight formations leave them vulnerable to missile troops and skilled infantry units.
Okay, so, got some new troops. Apparently we need to become masters of intrigue, and I honestly don't think I'm going to worry too much about following this. More or less, just going to focus my attention on making sure that I have ninja rather than Metsuke. Metsuke aren't a terribly big part of my plan at this time. So, well, we're just going to use him to keep an eye on the Saito. I don't want to fight the Saito, but at the same time they are definitely in a good position to try to attack the Oda while they are most certainly massing to attack me. So, with that, we'll go ahead and move back here. And looks like we've already encountered a new clan, the Itabatake. Okay, and looks like we got more troops, obviously. Okay, so with this, I'm pretty confident in my ability to repel this army. You know, they got pretty much not too much more numbers than me, even combined, since I've been recruiting. But, and between that and the fort, and hopefully my superior intelligence as a human, we shouldn't see too much of a threat from them. We'll go ahead, another Yari and another Bo Ashigaru. And with this, that's more or less what I need to get done this turn. So, as there's not too much to do at this time, instead of starting the next turn, we're going to go ahead, stop this turn for now, end the recording, and pick this up on the next video. So with this, I'll see you guys in just a little bit.